guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming on today to show you how to make the hot chocolate spoons. I talked about it a few videos ago, and I did get some requests on how to make them, so I'm going to do a tutorial on it. These are just a few of the products that I'm going to need. This is kind of some prep that I'm going to do before I actually melt the chocolate and do that portion of it. So for this part, you're going to need the wooden spoons. I found these at Hobby Lobby. They're 99 cents for 12, so I just got 48 of them. So for $4. I know at Christmas time I did buy a larger, I think they were 50 or 100 off Amazon. I'll leave a link down below in case you're interested in ordering in a larger quantity. But unfortunately, this party section doesn't go on sale, so you're going to pay 99 cents for 12 regardless. I also picked up these treat bags at Hobby Lobby, and these are a 50 count bag. These do go on sale. This bakery, I don't go down this aisle very often to know if it's like an every other week thing like some of the other things, but these were $2.99, but they were 40% off. So this is a 3x4 bag. And then I'm just going to use this twine from Dollar Tree. So you get 3 different colors, and you know, it's $1.25. And then I'm also going to be using these click and connect stamps. And this is a really cool way to stamp your letters all together. They click together. So they look like this. So I can stamp Be Mine all at once without trying to, you know, match the letters up so it's straight. These are from Michael's. I'll also put a link down below. Yeah, so I'm gonna stamp on my spoons. That is gonna be like my prep for these. I'm trying to think of different phrases to use, so I'll probably do Be Mine on these first 12. So maybe I'll think of like 4 different phrases, so each bag has a different phrase. I'm just using one of these little mats from Dollar Tree. I have some scrap paper off to the side. You could scrap on, or, you know, stamp on that, but I like to just put something down so I don't get it on my actual mat. So I haven't used this ink in a while, so I do want to pull I'm just going to pull a scrap piece out just to make sure. Okay, that's good. I just wanted to make sure that the ink was still good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to press this down because it's got a little bit of a curve in it, and this works much better if you push it down. And I think I want the beginning part, the B, to be at the top of the spoon and read it down. So what I'm going to do is just kind of push that flat, push this down, make sure you push each letter, and it looks like that. So it gives it kind of that very homemade look because it's not absolutely perfect. You know, you can tell that it hasn't been printed on there. So I'm going to go ahead and just do Be Mine on these. I'm trying to think of like the old like conversation hearts. I think I'll do Love You, but L-U-V and then the U if I have 2 U's. So that's the thing with these two. Most of the vowels, there's 2 of them. So you can see that the B and the Mine both have an E in it, and I can stamp it all at once because there's 2 E's. I don't know if Love You, if there's 2 U's, I might have to do that separate. I could do the love and then do you after, since it's just one letter. But this goes fairly quickly, and since it's wood, it's going to absorb that ink really nicely, and you won't have to worry about it getting on anything else. Yeah, these are probably the best purchase that I think I've made for stamping because they're the perfect size for little projects like this. I would love a bigger set. I don't know if they carry those or not. I haven't really looked. All right, so those are done. You can just see how quick that went. There's the Be Mine. Okay, I'm gonna open up another one. I'm gonna decide what I want to put on these, and I'll put you guys on fast forward so you don't have to sit and watch me stamp all of them. got all 48 stamped. That took so quick. I love this little device here. So I'm going to bring these upstairs and we will start the process of actually making the chocolate. All right, I'm switching to a voiceover here because I'm actually upstairs and my family is up here with me and they're just, you know, living life while I'm recording. So I'm showing you here that I picked up a couple different sprinkles. I just picked these up at Walmart. I believe they are a Wilton brand. They are just Valentine's Day themed. One is some larger sprinkles, one is just nonpareils. And then I have some mini dehydrated marshmallows that I got off Amazon. I'll link them down below. I have some chocolate chips. I'm doing one package of milk chocolate and one package of semi-sweet, I think it's called, chocolates, just because I didn't want it to be too sweet. So I also had some Wilton cake piping bags or icing bags and then a cup. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. That's how I'm actually going to fill my muffin tins. Here I'm just adding a tablespoon of Crisco just because it helps to get the chocolate nice and smooth. So put that in the microwave, melted it like 30 seconds at a time, took it out to stir, 30 seconds, take it out to stir, just till it gets a nice smooth consistency. Now I'm going to take that piping bag and a big cup and I'm just going to fold that over the edge just so I can keep that steady while I pour my chocolate into it. And I'm just going to take the chocolate. I think I fit both, all of the chocolate into one bag here. So I just scraped as much as I could and put it down into there. Now you're going to tap that down. I just twist that icing bag or piping bag up at the top. And I'm going to take a scissors and I'm just going to snip the top of the tip. And that's just going to help me fill these up a little bit neater and not create so much mess. The two bags filled up the entire pan, so I think I got about 23 or 24 out of one piping bag. So just one bag of milk chocolate, one bag of semi-sweet chocolate, and that filled up one pan. I'm filling them up almost to the top. I want enough room to put the sprinkles on there without flowing too much over the edge, but I didn't go all the way up to the very top of it. And again, this is a mini muffin pan. You can find these, you know, Walmart, Target, Amazon, all over the place. You could also use a silicone one. I have one off to the side that I just didn't end up using, but you definitely could use that as well. I'm getting to the end, just kind of squeezing out as much as I can. And I think I can get one more out. Oh, I was able to get all 24. All right, now I'm actually pounding this onto my table to get that nice and flat and then to get any air bubbles out as well. Now I'm simply just going to take my spoons and I'm going to stand them up in the chocolate. So you'll see that on the spoon it only covers, I would say, less than half of the spoon part of it, but that's fine. It's going to look a little more full once you add all of the sprinkles onto it. And I would recommend here putting the sprinkles on before you put the spoon in. This row wasn't too bad because I could go behind the pan and put the sprinkles down, but when I got to the other rows and trying to keep the spoons up straight while I put the sprinkles down, it got a little more challenging. So go ahead and put your sprinkles on first and then put your spoon in after. So those were the larger sprinkles in that row. The next row I'm going to go ahead and put down the mini marshmallows. Here's where it gets a little bit difficult to reach behind it. My marshmallows were kind of going all over the place and knocking my spoons over. So definitely load it up with marshmallows before you put your spoon in. You can see there that I'm kind of tapping the marshmallows down because they're so light. They just kind of sat on top of the chocolate. So I just used the pad of my finger and kind of patted them down a little bit so they made contact with the chocolate. That way when I went to package them, all the marshmallows stayed in. All right, these are all set to set aside and harden. I actually put them outside for maybe a half hour to speed that along. The spoons are all hardened here. I was showing you the second tray. I did do that off camera just to so you didn't have to sit and watch the whole thing. But I'm gonna take them out. They're coming out fairly easy. I didn't use any Pam on the pan, but you certainly could do that. Mine did pop out. There was probably about 3 spoons that came out without the chocolate for some reason, but you know, we just ended up eating those at home, so that wasn't a big deal. So you can see here they fit perfectly into that 3x4 bag. I really do recommend that size. It doesn't leave a whole lot of extra room and it just protects the chocolate in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and bag up this entire tray, and then we'll come back and show you how to tie them up and finish them off. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!